Hello there, vinyl community. It's Jacob coming to you from the Dallas Open Micer YouTube channel. It's been a while. It's good to be back. It's early Sunday morning here in Dallas. My cup of coffee. It's the most peaceful time of the week here. The illegal street racers have all gone to bed after a long weekend of terrorizing the city streets, and got a moment's peace before the hustle and bustle begins. Yesterday was record store day, and I had the best record store day of my life. I want to tell you about it. Now, I had a post-record store day disappointment, which marred some of the joy of the record store day, in reflection. But sometimes you think things are better than they are, than they really are. But in that moment, what a great moment that is. Gosh, but I might as well tell you about record store day. April 22nd, 2023. It's also Earth Day. Earth Day is an environmental holiday, and a record store day, it's a day that we celebrate on the vinyl community by purchasing non-biodegradable petroleum-based products. That's progress, I guess, folks. So let's hear my story of Record Store Day 2023. It's Record Store Day 2023. Let me put my coffee down. Started out, I was worn out. I was tuckered out. I got that. So that fix the collar a little bit there, make myself look a little classier. So I had a long, tiring week. The work week. I'm a working man. I'm not here to share my working man blues, though. I'm here to share the joys, the triumphs of the working man. And so Saturday, late morning, early afternoon, sometime around the noon, putting around with my records in the living room. Have boxes of them I'm sorting through. One of the burdens of being a bargain record collector is you end up with more records than you have space for, and you got to figure out what you're going to do with them. And that's what I was doing with my Saturday. Had the television on. I was watching Hedley Brown, known to us in the vinyl community as another fat bearded man talking about records. I was revisiting his country vinyl tag video from 2021. So I'm gearing up to make my response videos, plural. Hedley's given me a soft deadline of getting that done by 2024, which is just around the corner. So I'm gonna have to get moving pretty quick to meet that informal deadline. So there I was in a state of bliss. And my wife walks into the living room and says, "Hey, Jacob, isn't today record store day?" And I thought for a moment, and I said, "You know what? You're right. It is. It is record store day." But and I said, I'm not going. I was quite exhausted. I had records in front of me, and the thing about the record store day that lures me out now is that at Josie Records, they've been putting on these clearance sale blowouts where I can get my used clearance records that normally go for a whopping $2 a piece. They knock them down to $1.25 to clear out some space. And I thought, I'm gonna let that go today, because I got I'm worn out, and I don't want to spoil myself for a great date night that I've been planning with the wife for months. And so boy, did my decision paid off. And who knows, I could go record shopping this afternoon if that sale's still going on. But here's this sentence I've been waiting to say. So the missus and I were getting ready to head out the door. I handed my, well, let me start. I flubbed that one. As as we were getting ready to head out the door, I handed my wife my cup of coffee and was about to lock up on our way to the Longhorn Ballroom to go see Emmylou Harris. My wife says, "Hey, Jacob, I think your box of new Billy Joe Shaver records has arrived." And I thought, oh my goodness, what a perfect moment this is. Record Store Day has blessed me with records, and then I didn't even have to go shopping at a store, and I get to go see Emmylou Harris tonight. What a perfect moment. And then it just kept getting better from there. But let's take a look at these records that I got to show you, because I'm not here to do a concert review of Emmylou Harris. I can make another video for that. So did Billy Joe Shaver put out some new records? Yes. Did he record some new albums? No. He's no longer with us in earthly form. But if you'd like to see Billy Joe Shaver again, you should get saved and stop being a Christ denier. Get yourself to heaven, and you can see Billy Joe Shaver and Johnny Bush if you happen to miss them in this lifetime. Well, what did I get in the mail? Turns out one of Billy Joe's many record labels, New West, took 3 of his CD release only albums and put them out on vinyl. Heard about this from my brother Titus in North Carolina. His guardian subscribes to email updates from New West Records. That's our mother, and she alerted Titus, and Titus then shared that information with me. So was happy to hear that. Titus got his package a couple days ago. He did not update me on that one. Sometimes he likes to withhold knowledge from me, but I don't hold that against him. Let's see, what did Billy Joe Shaver record with New West in CD-only format? He recorded this album. Oh, I've got it upside down. It's Victory. It's a stripped-down acoustic album with Eddie Shaver playing some wonderful guitar on this one. This is the album that made me a Billy Joe Shaver fan, and it holds a special place in my heart because it changed my whole life. Not many albums do that. I'm a country music fan because of that album. This is Electric Shaver. They went a little far on the rockin' on this one. And the final one with Eddie, The Earth Rolls On, that was released after Eddie's tragic passing. Now, New West did the mastering for all those, so hey, it's pretty good odds that they would be well fixed to put out the best release of this, unlike those other. I'm sorry, I was about to be distracted by negative thoughts. Let's see what New West sent me in the mail. Unfortunately, I've got more negative thoughts to share, although we got a net positive here. I've opened the box already and done my exploring. These records came very tightly sealed, so I've removed the hype sticker. Here's hype sticker number 1. I'll tuck this into the inner sleeve, or the outer sleeve, when I get these things archived. So this is the hype sticker for Shaver. It says, or the Victory album. It says the 1998 country gospel. I'm not wearing my readers. Country gospel debut from Billy Joe Shaver and Eddie Shaver. What a fine record this is, and what a terrible print job they did over at New West. This print job, they were really excited to do this gold foil. They hyped that up, and yeah, it's gold foil, but this print, look at how washed out that looks like. It reminds me of I don't know, 20 years ago when Barnes and Noble would put out these, and Borders did it too. They would put out these discounted books in hardback form that had the outward appearance of being a high quality prints, but or pressings, but my goodness, my brain's flipping things around. Don't judge me too harshly, vinyl community. I don't know what I could do with a thumbs down on this one. But you take a look at these books that they had for a discounted price, and you would see why they were discounted. They had terrible printing done in China, poor colors and blurry ink and things like that. And that's the impression I got from this. It's like a cheap Chinese coffee table book print job here from Barnes & Noble from around 2001. The other thing I was horrified. I knew that this was going to happen, but they did these colored vinyl gimmicks with this, and it just really just a clear gold on this one would have been fine. The streets of heaven are paved with gold, but the streets of heaven are not going to be paved with swirly gold, are they? Oh my goodness gracious. That label looks nice, but I'm hoping the record will still sound wonderful. I distrust gimmicky vinyl, and they didn't do a good job of comforting me with the very cheap jacket. Next up, we got Electric Shaver. Got another hype sticker. I've removed. Let's see what this says. Willie Nelson gets quoted on this sticker. Nothing to do with this album. Willie Nelson says, "One of my heroes." Well, this was a shaver band. This is Billy Joe and Eddie. So which one of them is your hero? This has a pressed on metallic silver vinyl. They put that on the hype sticker. We're going to get some metallic silver vinyl. It reminds me of that band Metallica that I don't like. Let's see what the metallic silver vinyl looks like. This has that rockin' version of Thunderbird. All right, metallic silver. Looks more smoky than metallic, but I do like, sorry to be touching that, I was being clumsy there. I do like the center label. That looks quite nice, but you can see the smoke ripples there. Not what I want. I think it makes for an uneven distribution of whatever vinyl pellets were going on there. I'll just set this aside gently over here. My goodness, I've already gone long. I'm only showing 3 records, and we're at the 13-minute mark, although this is not uncharted territory for me. Got the Earth Rolls On. They let you know that this is the first record from the Shaver Band to come out after Eddie's passing. They go for this kind of pearlescent shimmer there. Again, this looks like back in the 90s when the comic book companies were wanting to make their comic books collectible. They're like, how can we make people want to buy a comic book? Let's put silver foil on it and charge, a couple dollars more, and then people will think that it's collectible and they have to run out and buy it. I don't know what kind of sucker fell for that one. I gotta look in the mirror and see if it was me. If anybody would like to pay cover price for early 90s comic books, I could cut you a deal. Let's see what they went with for the vinyl on this one. They went with terrible choice here, although it's probably going to be the best sounding of these. It's clear, but you can see it's ghost vinyl because Eddie Shaver is dead, and they represent him as a ghost by having ghost vinyl, this clear vinyl. He's now a spirit, and woo, here. Ooh, spooky. I'm sorry, that joke is in poor taste, but so was the gesture by New West. I'm going to use some strong language on this one here. I'm going to say that, even though this still is my favorite record store day of all time, if there are any young children watching, please cover your ears or hit the mute button. I gotta say, New West Records kind of half-assed this Billy Joe Shaver release. A little disappointed by them on this one, but even with that said, I'm still happy to have these in vinyl format, and I'm hoping to hear some things that you know, I might have been missed by my ears with the CD listenings. Well, that's my Record Store Day 2023, and I hope to see you again soon. Here, I still got my my wristband from Emmylou Harris. I meant to do this video before going to bed, but I was watching Ryan Kidd's latest video. I'm not saying that put me to sleep. I'm saying that the video was so high energy. You can imagine that I must have been truly exhausted. That halfway through the video, I was ready to nod off. But I'm looking forward to finding out what happened in the second half of that Ryan Kidd video. I'm sure it's going to be great. Thanks.